Hey everyone, it's me, Shui Ying. So I decided to come home today because I've been feeling a little lonely and being trapped in quarantine. So instead of staying down in Mankato where I usually stay, I decided to come back to the cities in Minnesota to really just get a feel of like family again, to get to stay home and just like not be trapped in my apartment all alone again. So it definitely feels really nice. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing pretty well. I hope everything is going fine. If you haven't seen my video from last week yet, I did a video called Bath Time Therapy, which was, I thought it was kind of funny. I hope you enjoyed it if you've seen it. But if you haven't, please click this little card thingy right here or right here. I don't know where it's gonna be, but it's just me chilling in a bathtub, talking about things, being a little goofy. But this time, I'm just gonna let you know a little more about myself. I'm gonna talk about like basic training. So if you didn't know, I used to be in the Army. I'm currently discharged for a little bit. I don't know how this story is gonna go down, but I am discharged. Not dishonorable, not honorable, I'm just discharged, which is fine. But I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that. I do want to tell you about basic training. So, background story. Junior year of high school, I just wasn't feeling myself. I was going through a rough patch, let's say. I just needed some change in my life. And so that year was all about change. Once I picked myself back up, the recruiters for the Army National Guard came into my foods class junior year of high school. And they came in with MREs, which if you didn't know, they're meals ready to eat. It was really good. I mean, MREs aren't that good, but it was good because eating food in a foods class was pretty exciting. So my recruiter, he came to my table and like sat with us, and he was like, "So how do you guys like the food? No, it's kind of hard to open it." And he talked to me and he's like, "So have you ever thought about joining the Army or the National Guard?" And I was like, I thought about it sophomore year, but I didn't think anything of it. So he was like, "Why?" Like kind of questioning me like, "Oh, why didn't you join?" Or like, why didn't you change your mind?" And at this time, like, I didn't know. A lot of family members, a lot of family friends were telling me that, "Hey, you have so much to live for, don't do it. It's not your kind of personality. It's not I don't think it's who you are." And so I was like, okay, I feel like you would know me better, so I'll trust your advice, I'll trust your experience, or just like what you think the Army is. My recruiter was like, "Why don't you come down to the office? Like, I can pick you up, you can come over here too or something, but I can just teach you about like the National Guard or how basic training and like the Army is gonna go and all this stuff." And I was like, yeah, I'm interested. I'll join. So, or not join, but I'll learn about it. So he picked me up one day and we went to like get a bagel. And as you can see, the pattern is like, if you give me food, I'll do anything you ask. So he bought me a bagel, and then we talked a bit. He told me about everything, so about like MEPS, about like enlisting, about the medical stuff, like getting into it. And then once you enlist, talked about drills and then going to basic training and everything. And then he was like, "Yeah, I just need your parents' permission because you're only 17 years old. Yeah, let's get going once we get your parents' permission." And I was like, awesome, rock on, let's do this. So anyway, yeah, I passed MEPS. I can talk about MEPS like in a different video or something, but MEPS is basically taking the ASVAB, which is kind of like the Army ACT or SAT, whatever you do. Doing like simple math questions, English, testing your abilities and stuff. Once you get your score, cool, you got that. And then I went to a hotel. After that hotel, like next day, do medical stuff like blood tests, pee tests, breath tests, ear tests, all that stuff, physicals, everything. But yeah, I enlisted. Anyway, I went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina in 2018 of June. And honestly, that was kind of scary. I was this chubbier, younger looking kid. By the way, I'm only 19. It was interesting. It was kind of scary because I'm going 10 weeks away from my family as this little kid, like 17 years old, not knowing what's going on in this world, but yet he's making big steps anyway. I kind of had nothing to do in my life, so I decided to go into the Army. So I got down there and I had a good time. I made really good friends, but Honestly, I thought it would be harder than I thought it would, and it actually turned out to be an amazing journey, an amazing place. And I don't regret being in the Army. I don't regret going through what I went through, because every experience was meant to happen, and everything just helped me mature and helped me grow up a lot, and I definitely learned a lot. But what I'd like to read you is a little journaling that I did in basic training. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of crazy. I think you'd like to hear what happened down there. Anyway, here we go. So this was my first week in basic training, June 24th, 2018. I didn't update my first week of basic and reception, but I want to say that I do miss everyone. I act like everything's fine and happy, but sometimes I feel sad and lonely. My platoon seems good. We're adjusting and trying to work as a team. Some people want to leave or just won't shut the fuck up or stop moving, and it's depressing because we act like children getting smoked. Also, side note, if you don't know what being smoked means, it's like being disciplined. Push-ups, sit-ups, whatever they want us to do as a workout. It's not necessarily a good thing, but it is a good thing, because we're getting our workout in. When I hear about the problems other trainees are having, I feel like I want to cry or help support them. We're all in this together, you know, one team, one fight. I've been avoiding the subject of... I love this one person. I miss them, but I just don't know how to feel at this moment. I think it's just me focusing on my training. Skipping on the love part, I almost cried when I gave my last phone call home. Saying I'm here and I'll talk to you later was the hardest thing so far. One thing at basic is when you get down there, you have however long the drill sergeants want you to call for. They gave us a minute. Basically, you grab your phone, you call your loved one, whoever you want to call, and then you have like a limited amount of time to say, I love you, I got here, I'll see you in 10 weeks, bye. And then hang up. But honestly, I should have used my time, because I was like, Mom, I love you, I'm here, bye. She's like, love you too. And that was the saddest thing, because I started tearing up, but I could have talked for so much longer. Oh my gosh. Thing is, I miss my old life still. I'm enjoying my time here, trying to at least. I just can't wait to graduate basic to see my friends and family again. I love the people in my life. I do miss reception though. I made good friends before having to make new friends here. I can do this. I have a strong mind, fight through the pain, keep my battle buddies, work hard and live my Army values. I love you. I know who you are. And yeah, so yeah, that was the first day. It sucked, but let me find something more change of character. So July 3rd, 2018, everyone's fucking done. The people who don't fuck around and the drill sergeants are all done with everyone. I miss my family. Sometimes I'm sitting in the laundry room thinking of them. Sometimes I cry because I'm homesick, but I know I'll get through this basic training quickly. I'm excited to be getting my weapon and learning combat training. I love all the benefits we earn from basic training. The day's gotten a little better. I don't want to leave, but shit, feelings are feelings. I do miss my family like I said already. I miss my mom, my cousins, my siblings, and my dad. I gotta train for myself, but really understand what's going on with my feelings inside. It's the second week already, 8 more weeks to go. I'll see everyone soon. Just to let you know, I don't care about love. I was there for myself, so nothing really changed. Got issued my rifle today, then learned the high and low crawl and the 30 to 5 run thing for defense traveling on the ground. All easy shit. One of my drill sergeants today read the mind of one of the trainees answering our question and screamed, "See, I'm the mind reader, gang!" LOL. I laughed hard. I did well on my PT test today. 58 push-ups, 40 sit-ups, and 17 minutes in the 2-mile run. Not a passing score, but I definitely improved from 41 push-ups, 35 sit-ups, and a 21-minute and 9-second run last time. I hopefully can still say I want to keep going. I've improved a lot in 2 weeks. My muscles are finally beginning to show. Also, I lost all my muscles, so I don't have them anymore. My biggest fear is recycling in basic training. I don't care about the people or the workouts. I care about passing and graduating. I will not let myself fail this time. I can do anything. One funny story is in basic training, I I convinced one of the drill sergeants that I was psychic. How this actually went was, they're like, tell us about yourself. So I stood up and I was like, I'm psychic, drill sergeant. And they're like, okay. The next day or two, they're like, one of the drill sergeants came back and they're like, so who's the psychic in the room? And I was like, me, drill sergeant. And he's like, okay, what number am I guessing in my head? Actually, stand behind me and I'll think of a number and you have to guess it. And everyone watched and stuff. I guessed 7. He was like, everyone said that he was shocked. Like everyone was making these faces and I couldn't see it. Then I got the second number wrong, but I convinced him that I was psychic. Anytime he like, I ran into him or like he came to me or something, he'd always be like, Yang, what number am I thinking in my head? Or Yang, what am I guessing in my head right now? What am I thinking? And I would always I would fool around. I'd be like, I don't know, drill sergeant. You tell me, drill sergeant. It was a good laugh. I really enjoyed this drill sergeant. I respected him very much. But it was really nice to like be picked on like that. One of my battle buddies at the time, that's what we call him, I guess. She was asking a question and he's like, see, I'm the mind reader, yay. I have a bunch of notes actually from training. I use this notebook a lot to like write down notes, like chain of command and all this stuff. I do remember going through a tough time in basic training. I think it was week 3, I finally started missing home, so I remember getting letters from family members and friends, but I didn't get a lot, but I remember just opening those letters whenever I got them and crying because I missed them so much. Week 3 just really hit, but after that, it flew by really fast. I had my battle buddies by my back. They're kind of like my brothers. I don't see them, but I still talk to some of them to this day, and I love them so much. I appreciate them so much for having my back down there, and I always have their back down there, or like even now to this day. But they helped me along the way, and it was really great. August 22nd. Today was a waste of time. All we did was bay maintenance. Of course I took a nap. Is it creepy that I try? Oh my god. I'm not gonna say this at all. Also, like, I don't really like anyone from basic training, honestly. It's just like so funny about like the type of emotional things that go through your mind when you're down there, because you're so isolated that you're like, oh, I want to find anyone to like, but then you have to really realize that it's not gonna work out, and plus you can get kicked out for doing that. I'm weird. I'm also mellow and chill as fuck. I've been giving up already, which isn't good, but it's only because it's the end of the cycle. I feel unmotivated and semi-depressed. I don't know why, but it's how I feel. Maybe it's because I feel like I don't belong in a group. I'm just lonely or feeling excluded, I guess. I don't know. Just 8 more days until graduation. Hey, next week I can wear my beret. It'll be nice. I'll get 2 family days too. 2 family days, that's a joke. You get 1 family day or no family day at all. Ooh, I kind of wrote a song in basic training. It's called Answer Yes. One thing about me in basic training, I was kind of like everyone's radio man, where I sang whatever songs that I knew, we all knew, and I'd always sing in the shower or like in the Bay Area, the barracks. Everyone loved it. I was really grateful and really happy that they reached out to me to do that. I wrote a song. I think if some of you battle buddies are watching this right now, if you recognize me, I wrote this song. It goes, open wide, take my breath, push my chin up, take my hand. You ask why, I answer yes. Maybe I'm faithful all again. Don't ask why I'm stuck with you. I know you know we're the same as 2. Here in my heart, your name sings too. Just like the stars, I'll stay with you. I loved it. There was the day where we like beatboxing and everything. Sorry that I'm not getting like a full basic for you guys, but this is just some moments and memories in the journal. I know there's parts where I did get issued my rifle, and I was talking about qualifying. If you guys really like this, please leave in the comment below if you want to see more of these and like read more of these things in my journal. I do enjoy talking about basic training and my time there and like what was going on during this time, and it's really cool. If you want to hear more, see more of the songs and the weird things that I did in this journal and at basic training, please let me know down in the comments. This one is called Crazy Blood. It's about sex. I just wrote this in the bathroom one day. I was just chilling. I was like, I need to write a song. So I chilled in the latrine or the bathroom, and I just sat down, wrote whatever was in my head, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna sing this for all my battle buddies. So it's like, turn me around, let me down, let me say this once or twice. I'm gonna let you down, I'm gonna let you down. Brush my hair, sex me up, make me how I want me to. I'm gonna let you down, I'm gonna let you down. But it was fun. But I graduated basic. I had a great time meeting all these people, having this time to experience what it's like to go from a civilian into a soldier, and then like just eating. I actually ate really good food there. Like the food there was actually really good. But all the memories that I still carry, like it's still alive to this day. And honestly, like when I came back home, I changed as a person. I became a totally different person. If I can remember, before I even went, I was this really energetic dude. I was so like happy, energetic, and just like full of like empathy, and like I was a kid basically. And after I went through this, my transformation was muscles, bald head, and very dead inside. That's how I turned out. So if I was making videos then, I'd be very energetic, but then if I made videos right after basic, I'd be really dead, guys. Like this is who I am today. I've definitely grew a lot more than that. Coming back from my senior year of high school, I was a totally different person. I honestly think I did hate everyone, and I kind of still do. No offense to people, but I was very quiet too. I was a very shy person. I don't think I talked a lot either, but if you ever asked me questions or anything at that time, I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I miss basic. Ugh, I'm glad I'm out of my shell again. I really appreciate the discipline, the values that I learned from there, the meeting so many higher ups, and like my journey along the way, and like experiencing what it's like to like be around drill sergeants, be pushed like that to my limit, be trained physically and mentally. I don't remember the Soldier's Creed, but definitely the Soldier's Creed. That was who I became. I definitely want to refresh my memory on that a little bit. Maybe I'll do that for next episode. But thank you guys for watching. Basic training really helped me out a lot, so I carry that to this day. Thank you for watching. I'd like to thank all my battle buddies out there, either at home, deployed, wherever you guys are in life right now. If you're still in or not in, I want to say thank you, and I really appreciate you. Thank you to the soldiers out there fighting around the world right now. It's really nice, it's really thankful. I respect you guys. I respect everything you're doing, because I know that like you're much braver than me. I'm glad like I became a part of that. I am glad that I was a part of something that felt so amazing, that felt so good, and that had a really good place of teamwork and a really good place of that really like trained us to work well together, and to always have a brother or a sister by our side to fight through any battles that we're going through. And that is what I took from the Army, and that's something that I'm always gonna carry in my heart. And even in love or something, that's what I look for. I'm gonna look for somebody who's willing to fight by my side all the time, who's gonna push me, who's gonna drive me to be the best person that I can be, but also in the most respecting way. I mean, I don't care if you call me F words, swear words, anything. I won't be offended. I will be a little offended. If I'm offended, I'll tell you to stop. I need somebody who will wake me up in the morning and say, hey, you need to get your butt out of bed. You need to go to the gym or something. And like really just like put me to a limit and like push me to be a better version of myself. And maybe I'll get into that habit. But these people who came into my life, how I put myself in that position, that was the best experience of my life. I don't regret it. If I'm really feeling it, I might go back. But until then, quarantine, work, doing whatever I can do. I want to get my education. I dream to be a choir teacher, a singer, anything very musical. So hopefully guys, you can support me along the way with this YouTube journey that I'm going on. I want to say thank you for watching. Please watch the video I did last week and look out for next Thursday. Like I said earlier, comment down below if you want to see more of these types of videos. If you want to see more funny videos, if you want to see like skits, sad things, anything that comes to your mind, please just let me know, throw it out there. Press that like button and hit that notification bell. And please, 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 please subscribe. Follow my Instagram, the links are down below. Twitter is down below. And I make videos every Thursday, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. And I really appreciate you and what's going on right now. So, bye!
I just need some fresh air and an old friend. I'm so glad that we started talking again. Yo, turn up the radio, I love this song. Remember when we used to stay up all night long?